Hey guys, Smelling Roses here. Today I'm in Pocahontas County, West Virginia, in the Monongahela National Forest. We just left the small town of Durbin, and welcome to the West Fork River Rail Trail. This is a 25-mile linear rail trail. It lies along the old rail bed of the Coal and Iron Railroad. The railroad entered service around the beginning of the 20th century. This section of the line follows the West Fork Greenbriar River. Just south of here at the town of Durbin is where the East and West Forks come together to form the Greenbriar River. In the opening of the video, you guys saw some footage of the Durbin Rocket, old steam locomotive that takes tourists from the Durbin depot along the old rail line south. This is part of the same line, but north of Durbin the tracks have been ripped up. I started at the Durbin trailhead just on the outskirts of town, and I'm planning to ride north for approximately 10 or 11 miles. I'd like to make it up to the site of the old town of Mae. It's hard to imagine that back in the days of the railroad, thousands of people and families lived out here in several small mill towns, mining camps along the route of the rail line, but today little evidence remains of those towns. Tough guy. Here's the first stop along the West Fork of the Greenbriar River. Alright guys, we have arrived to Little River Bridge. So the West Fork of the Greenbriar is right out there, and the Little River comes in through here, and they meet right about out there, but it's so overgrown you can't see. This area also happens to be the site of the old town of Berner, the old mill town here along Little River. You can see the Little River Bridge there and all the buildings and homes, and the sign says that there were once 300 residents here in 1918, and it was once a bustling mill town. They had a rail station, general store, a hotel. So the sign says that Berner is a ghost town today, and I'd say that's an understatement. Probably if we look around in these woods we might find some foundations of some of the old buildings, but pretty much the bridge over Little River is all that remains of the town. I'm sure the trail looks flat in the video, but we've actually technically been going uphill since the very beginning of the trail. We're about 8 miles from Durbin now, and we already climbed several hundred feet in elevation. Since leaving the town of Berner, the grade has increased substantially, and I'm really starting to feel it now. So we just crossed this steel bridge, and this is actually the first time that we have crossed over to the west side of the river. Well guys, welcome to the town of Mae West Virginia. That's right. Another site of a former mill town here along the Coal and Iron Railroad. But as you can see, the town is long gone. So glad to see another informational sign here at the site of the old town of Mae. You can see an old photograph of the company store and the sawmill. Alright guys, so from here at the town of Mae, the trail actually continues north for a few more miles on up to the Lynn Divide, which is the high point of the trail, and then it descends towards the northern terminus at the town of Glady. But this is as far as I'm going to ride today. I've already turned around and I'm heading back south towards the town of Durbin. So I've got about 10 miles back to Durbin, all downhill. Gonna stop somewhere and have lunch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for coming along. As always, I really appreciate all your views and support. Really appreciate all your comments. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you on the trail.